Welcome everybody to Elm Creek. Elm Creek 4X. So yeah, this is a base game which has been modded to hell by Stevie, who's a pretty sort of, pretty good modder who's been around for ages. This is an excellent map, but it is the base game map, and basically I've started a farm manager, so I'm not going with the basic. I've created my own not created, I've bought my own 3 fields here. So I've got this wheat field here and this potato field here. And in the center here is where I've created my farm. And if you remember, this is where the base game you would start at the top road there and way down at the bottom. Now, this PDA looks small, but we'll see later how big that is. So I've not done a lot on this front section here, because I'm going to be putting some animal sort of stuff around here, probably some productions as well. I've just put the basics, which is obviously to get the seeds and grain storage. I bought obviously some new equipment, wheel loader there and a telehandler. And then I've sort of created this sort of back end where all my vehicles are going to be stored. And obviously I've purchased quite a few vehicles. And I'll mention why I've bought these, because we need a good start. So we've got a couple of good trailers here for the big trailers. We've got I should mention here, we've got 2 quite large combiner headers there. Trucks here for the trailers. And then in here, we've got a couple of medium tractors. So this one here is the Voltra. It's quite a nice looking one. I've got the Lamborghini over here, and they're all sort of hooked on to the back end with a trailer, an auger trailer each. And we've got 2 John Deere combiners. We've got like a large tractor here as well, New Holland. And there's my other combiner there. And here, this is the straw harvest. We're gonna try that mod out as well, which brings me up to this building here. And then we're not going to see much of this in this episode. There's not going to be enough time, but yeah, we're going to be looking at straw pellets, and this is the place to try it out. I've never tried this mod, always wanted to, so yeah, this sounds like a good, a good time to try it out. So let's give it a shot. So all that's to come, probably in the next episode. But right now, we've got a rather large field to sort of harvest. So let's take a quick look at the map first. Let's get up to the map. So if you remember here, we've got the wheat and we got the potatoes over there, which I'm not going to get to in today's episode. But you can see from the growth side, our wheat is ready to go now, while our potatoes have still got another month to grow. So we'll be looking at the wheat now, but it looks pretty small on that map, compared to some of the others. But this is the difference between a 4X map, and in fact, I'll take you across there now. This is that, I said medium field in the map, but yeah, medium is still quite large, where large is quite huge on this map. I mean, I am going to, one of my next maps is going to be Hubbard, which is a 16X mass. Now, that is huge. But let's put flight mode on here, so I could just give you sort of like a quick indication of how big these fields actually are compared to the map. So yeah. That's it. It's quite big, isn't it? I mean, it's not huge, but it's big, it's going to take 2 combiners, which is why I bought or set up the initial farm with 2 harvesters, because we're going to need them both on this baby. Right, so I've got my truck here now, so the hopper's going to be... should capture it here. We're going to be using CoursePlay today, because we're going to have a couple of combiners going, and we're going to have a couple of tractors just hanging around to pick up the grain when they're getting full. So we'll have a quick review into CoursePlay while we're at it. Now, I've already started it. I've cut a little corner away so I can get on the map nice and easy. So let's go into it. So we need to go into the map first. It's into this map, to the active workers. So we're going to create the job. So in this case, I'm going to press X because I'm actually on a wheel and it's got like a PlayStation type of thing. It's already come up with the white square. If it didn't, then we would just choose the field position. But if you're looking at create job, you want it to CP field work. That's CoursePlay field work. It already knows it's a combiner, so we're all good. Target's in the right place, right where the combiner is. The harvester is, sorry. Yep, and we're going to the first waypoint. So now we just need to start job. In this case, it's you either click the start job at the bottom there or just press square. So work width, it always comes up, usually pretty accurate. Now multiple tools, this is where the slight difference is in this. I'm going to put 2 because we're going to have two combiners, 2 harvesters. So we're going to do, we're going to start work on headland first. We're going to keep the corners sharp. Headline direction, I'll just choose clockwise for the sake of it. We're going to do lands rather than up and down. We'll leave it as automatic. Should be fine. And the rest, we're not going to skip any rows. Rows per lands 6, that should be okay. Up and down angle, yeah, that's fine. So I think that's all good. Circle for the bypass, because I don't think we've got anything in this field, but some fields do. So now we can generate our course by pressing X in our case. I think everything looks all right. And there it's done it behind the scenes, so to speak. You can see the lines that have been drawn. So they're quite wide, and that's because this is only one of 2 combiners. So you can have, I think, up to about 5 or 6 machines doing the same job for CoursePlay. So we don't need to add the trailers into this. We just need to add the combiners. So it's just 2 for us. But we're going to have 2 trailers supporting us as well. So I think that's good enough. Lane offset there at the bottom there is on the left. Now if I press the del key, it'll bring up our sort of little box here. Now if this yellow sort of thing just shows the start. If I hit again, it shows a bit longer. If you hit green, it'll show the whole course. But I'm going to switch it completely off. And I'm going to press that to copy it, because I'm going to copy that to the next harvester. Start it off. Let's see if we can get it going. Oh, hang on. Stop. One thing I did forget. I need to make sure I've set the settings. Also, I don't want it dropping the swathe in the headland too. So, right, let's go down to it's the tractor with the gear icon there. So it's the vehicle settings. So we're just going to make sure that's all set up. So everything should be activated pretty much in this section. Yep, we'll activate that as well to use, so it basically works out in the turns as well, and use the Pathfinder. Hopefully it'll keep everything avoided fruit and only turn in the field. Yeah, you can fold the tools. Not bothered about your starting point. Raise tools, we want to do that late, I think, and lower tools as early as possible to capture the most. I think that's good. We don't want it to stop while unloading because we can have support from our tractors and trailers. We don't want to self-unload. Again, we're going to use trailers. That's not really needed, I don't think. Now, straw swathe, we need headlands disabled. So basically that gives us no swathe on the headland, but it will give us swathes because obviously we need the straw to do our straw mod, our straw harvest type of thing. Don't need symmetric change. Convoy distance, so 75 meters. So that'll be the second harvester. It'll keep away 75 meters, which should be fine. Not bothered about changing the speeds on the actual harvester. Quite happy with that. We will have to change the speed on the tractors to make sure they keep up. But yeah, I think that's good. So we should be able to go on that, I think. So I'll just back it up a little bit. Just back it up a little bit, and I'm set for nearest waypoint, so it'll just go to the closest waypoint is. So, yep, all done, and it shouldn't be dropping a swathe now. Let's just double check. Yep, that's fine. Right, let's go back to the... Well, let's kick the other harvester off, I think. So let's get into this. So our green light at the bottom there, just start her up. So bottom of our CoursePlay, there's a green button there, so we can paste in what we just copied from the first one. So that's the first job. Just click that button. That will paste the course in. I've got to change it to right because this is the rightmost one. And I think that should be good. So once that's done now, it should follow its own path. So Bill, yeah, set it to first waypoint, otherwise it'll mess up a little bit. Let's just go into the settings and just make sure that we've got everything sort of set like it should be. So that needs to be activated. Can be activated, deactivated. Okay, so let's swap these around. So raise the tools late and lower the tools early. Personal choice, I think. It probably doesn't matter that much. That's the way I do it. Nothing needs to be activated there. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, we need the headlands disabled on that. And that'll give us like nice straight rows then for our straw swathe. That looks good to me. Okay, kick that going. I can turn off that route so I don't need to see it. And that looks good. Yep, that's all looking well. So that's two harvesters going to the field. Now, what I need to do is to give them some support. So they're quite big, those. I don't know if we'll manage to do the whole field with one run because they are huge, those those combiners, but well, we'll see how it goes. But for now, so it's already picked up that there's a combine support there, so but it doesn't know what field we're in. So let's start her up and drive her into the field and see if it picks it up then. Can't remember if it should do or it shouldn't do. It's been a while since I've done a CoursePlay. I don't think it's going to do it. No. Target's not on the field, so right. Let's go into the thing. All right, it's not picked it up. We got the right CP though, so it's unload combine, so that's good. Unload combine. Yep. So all it needs now is we need to highlight the position. So again, you can flick through these sort of options you want, but it's what we want the crossplay. It automatically knows that we're here to unload a combine. That's what it expects. So we just need the field position. Click on that. Light it all up white. And that's it. So we should be good to go. So just click go now. And it'll just wait now until the combiner calls it. Actually, what we need to do, we need to go into the vehicle settings again. So we do that deactivated, avoid driving in fruit, which it does more or less most of the time, but sometimes it just mess up a bit. Empty win over, and this is what we want to change. So we got field work can be a bit slow. I usually just bang these up to 20, around 20 mile an hour. It seems to be a good figure. This is another reason why I don't have straw swath in the headlands as well. It gives these guys a smoother run around the outside, should they choose to take that. I'll leave the turn the same. Yep, that should be good to go. That should be fine. Right, I need to go to the next one now. So let's cycle through to the next. Well, they're doing well, so that's good. Here we go. We're at the next one. I don't know if I'm doing overkill here. Putting 2 in. Because they are pretty specced up, these. So again, it's picked up combine. It's probably not going to take it. So let's take it back up to the worker screen, the worker map. So no, it's not got it. So let's choose CoursePlay, unload combine, get the field position. Oops, flips up it there. And get the, use my mouse this time. I'm trying to use this farm stick which I've just bought, so it's still a bit work in progress. That steering wheel's good though. I've got the Thrustmaster 248, so makes a hell of a difference, guys. If you wonder whether steering wheel's worth it, I'm just going to change the same settings again to match the other. Actually, I think this might be a different one, you know. Have I picked up somehow? I think I might have picked up. I think I might have picked up something else there. Right, go back in. So I'm at the right one. For some reason, I think it jumped over to the a different vehicle then. I think the combiner. Let's see if that... right, there we go. That's right this time. It's for the Mac 250, so... So we're pretty much the same there. Just put it up to 20. Yeah, so what I was saying, I picked up the Thrustmaster 248, which is a game changer, and I picked up the Thrustmaster after waiting about over a month for it to be shipped out by Amazon. But both made this game 100% better. It is a game changer. Right, let's see how this is doing. I think we're looking pretty good now, so it's just a case now of letting it run. And normally I would do something else while doing this. For example, I'd come with a straw baler, you know, but as this is the first time in this map and it's the first time on this field, I'm gonna sit back and watch it and make sure it all works. So I think it should. So I might speed up the video a bit, play a little music, and you can watch along with me. This one's doing really well, and it's hardly done anything there, was it? 15%ish. And it's gonna hit. Wonder if I can move this. Oh, it's moving itself. CoursePlay, that's... this is the advantage with CoursePlay, you see, because it knows it's blocking it, so it's moving it out the way slowly. Very slowly, a bit too slow really, but... you know, but at least it's moving it. I mean... CoursePlay has come on leaps and bounds. Right, it's gonna block it again, so let's see how it reacts. It's gonna turn into it now. Is she gonna move? Is she gonna move? Do I get out? No, it's moved. Brilliant. I mean, this is so fun to watch your own stuff work. So I think what I'll do, I'll put a bit of music on, speed up the video, and let's see how it plays out. I'll catch you guys at the other side. Enjoy. So great seeing those two come together. And if you notice, finally, near the end actually, one of our tractors has come to, it's been called. We're still not finishing yet, but this might be the last one for this combiner. But it's all worked flawlessly, to be fair. I mean, I'm not bothered that I've over-engineered these a bit for this field, because I will be buying bigger fields at the end of the day, so we know this system works. And it's working beautifully right now. All this is done by CoursePlay. Fantastic. And, you know, if this was bigger, then, you know, this would be enough for it to, you know, let it get on. So let's fill that up. So we haven't emptied it completely, but the Lamborghini's full now, so it'll go off now and find where it can drop it off. So it's obviously worked that out. That's stopped now, so that's finished its job. So the other harvester is obviously going to be that. So let's go to the Lamborghini, I think, and let's see if this one works. So it's heading towards the truck and the hopper. So it's yeah, it's all working like a dream. I mean, it's a pretty good map. Stevie's done a great job with this map. He's left us loads of room at the side to be able to put our trucks and trailers. No need for auto drive or anything like that. CoursePlay will cover us. I mean, on the bigger ones, we might use, you know, CoursePlay if we're gonna get these dropping off. But this is why I got two of these hoppers, because my idea was I would have both hoppers available, and then when one gets full, just put the empty hopper in its place and drive the other one to empty it. So there's always a large hopper available. But obviously the second one's not needed for this field. All right, we've got a bit of a collision here because they've all stopped. So they've just got a bit stuck. But to be honest, at this point, they've finished anyway. So I might as well just take control of these guys, empty these combines, and bang them back at the farm, I guess. So yeah, I'll cut back a little later. I'll just clean everything up for now. So we're all back. I'm just now gonna deliver all my grain. Nearly 300,000 litres. Brilliant. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm not going to carry on because there's quite a bit of a big subject next, which is going to be the straw thing. So I'll probably come back and do that in another episode. So for now, I'm just going to, well, drop this in and then call it a wrap for this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you come back and watch the next episode. And if you've got any, you know, suggestions of how you'd like me to build up this farm, would you like to see some animals? Would you like to see some productions? Would you like me just to see some more farming? You know, just give me a comment. Let me know how you feel and what you're thinking, and if you enjoyed it. And if you get a chance, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Small channel, it all helps. So as I'm finishing this off and getting the last of, I'm not going to sell it yet. I'll do it when it's a bit higher. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and hope you come back and watch the next one as we check out the straw harvest mod for the first time and see how that works out. But until then, I will love you and leave you, and have fun. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye everybody.